Hello, little Miss Deltonell, and any of the bigs, and anybody else watching. If the boys are, hello to them as well. We got Logan, Ben, and Stetson. Don't know if they might be watching this one. Okay, we got Halloween is this Friday, so hopefully you're excited. Weather's supposed to be really bad here, but this is one I have. I also picked up two longer chapter books. We'll probably use those for next year for Halloween. Okay. Uh, Pizza and Taco Dare to be Scared and Scaredy Squirrel Scared Silly. So those are going to be probably for next year when we do Halloween, okay? And we'll just read maybe one of those for a couple weeks and then another one for a couple weeks. So kind of advancing up there. But now we're going to do Room on the Broom. And this is by Julia Donaldson and Alex Scheffler. And look, we've got our traditional witch figure here. With her hat and cat. Goes back a long time. The witch had a cat and a hat that was black, and long ginger hair in a braid down her back. How the cat purred and how the witch grinned as they sat on the broomstick and flew through the wind. But how the witch wailed and how the cat spat when the wind blew so wildly it blew off the hat. Oh no, she's lost her hat. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat, and no hat could be found. Then out of the bushes on thundering paws, there bounded a dog with the hat in his jaws. Oh no, the puppy's got the hat. He dropped it politely, then eagerly said, as the witch pulled the hat firmly down on her head, I'm a dog, and as keen as can be. Is there room on the broom for a dog like me? Yes, cried the witch, and the dog clambered on. And the witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. And look, he's holding the pail now. So there's the puppy. Over the fields and forests they flew. The dog wagged his tail, and the stormy wind blew. And the witch laughed out loud and held on to her hat. But away blew the bow from her braid, just like that. Oh no! See, and the dog's trying to where's it going? Everybody's seeing it. Oh, look what's going on over here. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the bow, and no bow could be found. Then out from a tree with an ear-splitting shriek, there flapped a green bird with the bow in her beak. She dropped it politely and bent her head low, then said as the witch tied her braid in the bow, I'm a bird as green as can be. Is there room on the broom for a bird like me? Yes, cried the witch, so the bird fluttered on, and the witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Oh no. Over the reeds and the rivers they flew, the birds shrieked with glee, and the stormy wind blew. They shot through the sky to the back of beyond. The witch clutched her bow, but let go of her wand. Down, cried the witch, they flew to the ground. They searched for the wand, but no wand could be found. Oh no. Then all of a sudden, from out of a pond, leaped a dripping wet frog with a dripping wet wand. He dropped it politely and then said with a croak, as the witch dried the wand on the fold of her cloak, I'm a frog as clean as can be. Is there room on the broom for a frog like me? Yes, said the witch, so the frog bounded on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. And over the moors and the mountains they flew. The frog jumped for joy, and the broom snapped in two. Down fell the cat and the dog and the frog. Down with the tumbling, they went tumbling into a bog. The witch's half broomstick flew into a cloud. The witch heard a roar that was scary and loud. There was I'm a dragon as mean as can be, and which with French fries tastes delicious to me. No, cried the witch, who flying higher and higher, the dragon flew after her, breathing out fire. Help, cried the witch. Flying down to the ground, she looked all around, but no help could be found. The dragon drew near as a glint in his eyes, and said, just this once, I'll have witch without fries. Uh-oh. But just as he planned to begin on his feast, from out of the ditch rose a horrible beast. It was tall and dark and sticky and feathered and furred. It had 4 frightful heads and wings like a bird. And its terrible voice, when it started to speak, was a yowl and a growl and a croak and a shriek. It dripped and it squelched, and it strode from the ditch and said to the dragon, Buzz off, that's my witch. Notice who's all in there, right? The dragon flew back and started to shake. I'm sorry, he sputtered. I made a mistake. It was nice to have met you, but now I must fly. And he spread out his wings and was off through the sky. Then down flew the bird, and down jumped the frog, and down climbed the cat, and "Phoo," said the dog. "And thank you, oh, thank you," the grateful witch cried. "Without you I'd be, and that dragon's inside." She's got all her friends helping her. Then she filled up her cauldron with a grin. "Find something, everyone, throw something in." And so the frog found a lily, the cat found a cone, the bird found a twig, and the dog found a bone. And they threw them all in, and the witch stirred them well, and while she was stirring, she muttered a spell, "Iggity, ziggity, zaggity, zoom!" And then out arose a truly magnificent broom, with seats for the witch, the cat, the dog, and a nest for the bird, and a pool for the frog. "Yes," cried the witch, and they all clambered on, and the witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. That's a fun book, isn't it? The witch had her friends help her out on the end. That was very cool. All right. I hope you have a wonderful Halloween. Hope you enjoyed the book. And all the best down there. Okay, let's close out. Okay, we've got our knucks up here. We got a high five. We got a low five. We got twist and twirls. We got loves to you, Little Miss, and to any of the bigs. Give them hugs for me and Nana G. And anybody else watching, hopefully you enjoyed that fun story. Have a happy Halloween, and make room on the broom for anybody who wants to come along. They'll help you out in the end. All right. Lots of love. Bye-bye.